feature of June 2018, I was actually planning to review a completely different movie, but when I found out that this movie, which happens to be a true favorite of mine, had just had its 10-year anniversary. I cannot believe that this movie has been around for 10 years. I just had to change it up a little bit and push the other ones to the side, because we're going to be reviewing the Wachowskis' Speed Racer, starring an extremely talented cast including Emile Hirsch, Christina Ricci, Susan Sarandon, Paulie Litt, John Goodman, and Matthew Fox. So Speed Racer, of course, is based on the classic 1960s anime cartoon that was brought to the United States by Tatsunoko, and it was a cult favorite amongst kids all over the United States in the 1960s, and it has always been known as one of the staples of all Japanese animation. So when I found out that the Wachowskis, they of course had made a name for themselves thanks to a little trilogy known as The Matrix, which actually has plenty of anime storytelling undertones, knowing that they were going to take this classic anime and turn it into a movie that was, without a doubt, at least to me, truly ahead of its time, with beautiful use of green screen as visual effects and some of the most unbelievable visuals that you had ever seen in a film, filled with action, bright colors, and so many other great things that anime fans could truly appreciate. So I, of course, when I first heard about it, was excited, especially knowing who was behind bringing this film to the big screen. Also seeing all the trailers, getting so excited, I just had a feeling that I was going to absolutely love this film. Not only did I love this film, I saw this film multiple times in theaters, but it got trashed by so many people. Very large amounts of people, as a matter of fact, really don't like this movie. And truthfully, I can understand why. It's the same reason why so many people loved the first Matrix film but hated the second and third one. And that's just because of the fact that anime storytelling is not necessarily something that every moviegoer can actually enjoy and understand. There are some incredible films that have come from Japan in the anime department, like Akira, Grave of the Fireflies, Ghost in the Shell, you name it. And while they are praised by large amounts of people, there's also even larger amounts of people that just don't like them because they just don't get them. And that's what I would probably have to say was Speed Racer's downfall. I knew for a fact that people who appreciate anime, appreciate Speed Racer, know what Speed Racer is all about, with the cheesy, cringe-worthy dialogue and the stupid jokes, along with the interesting ways that dialogue was actually used in the film. I knew that that was exactly what I was going to get in this film, along with a great score by Michael Giacchino, because that one fits a 60s anime storytelling format. And I loved it! I loved everything about this movie. I thought the acting was great. They really brought the anime style to the film. The visual effects are absolutely spectacular. I can watch and rewind and fast forward and watch races from this movie in slow motion God knows how many times. And also they really do stick very tight to the story. The story about how Speed Racer walks away from big contracts, how he wants to win a race fair and square, the fact that his little brother Spritle and his monkey Chim Chim are always hiding in the Mach 5's trunk, and of course, the mysterious story that revolves around Speed Racer and Racer X, and how Speed is trying to understand why there is a connection between the two of them, while Racer X knows exactly why. I don't know what else I could possibly say, because I know for a solid fact that if you are not a fan of anime films, I'm probably not going to win you over with this one. But all I know is that this movie has definitely pushed a couple of technological marvels in filmmaking forward in regards to how we watch our movies today. I mean, I think that we see a little bit less green screen than we did when Speed Racer was coming out, because we had movies like 300 and Sin City right before it, but I still feel that there is something to truly love and appreciate about Speed Racer, and considering the fact that it reached its 10-year anniversary, and there were so many people tweeting about it, asking for people's thoughts on the movie, I definitely will say that that means that Speed Racer is truly relevant, and I love it. I've seen it so many times. I own this movie. I am so proud to own it. I got obsessed with collecting anything Mach 5. Speaking of Mach 5, hey Funko, where's my Speed Racer Funko Pop ride with the Mach 5? I still am waiting for that, and I'm hoping that you will make that one day. Even if it's a con exclusive, I will try my very best to get my hands on that because that is definitely one of the coolest pop culture cars that I have ever seen. So, that's my thoughts on Speed Racer, guys. I would love to have a discussion with you. And if you don't like it, I really want to have a discussion with you because I just want to know what it is about the movie that you don't like. Maybe I can give you reasons as to why I think there is something truly great within this incredible cinematic feature. And that's it, everybody. Please leave your comments in the box below. Let's discuss Speed Racer, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.